Welcome to the cement series. We are going to be making 4 cement sculptures. I've purchased over $500 worth of parts for these 4 sculptures, and each one upgrades in terms of their functionality in life. And you'll see what I mean more in the future videos, so make sure you subscribe. Cement is definitely a new medium for me. I've been playing around with it with some friends in the background, but still learning quite a bit. And what's different about this series than the mural ones, I will be posting these on Etsy for purchase. So if you want something from me before I turn rich and famous and charge a lot, now's the time to strike. Anyways, number 1 is going to be something near and dear to my heart that I've owned for a long time. So let's get out there and get started. Also, check out the Outlink sticker. All right, concrete things. So we have our form, we have the silicone, and we have some measuring cups. All we need now is our item. Anyways, drum roll. It's a Desert Eagle airsoft gun from high school. Actually, when I found it, it still worked. I did caulk all the holes up, but before I did that, it still shot. I have no use for it in its functional state, so why not make a cement one? So honestly, this should be a good test of using the silicone mold. It's got a fair amount of details on it, so we can see how the concrete holds up. And hopefully, if everything goes well, I can throw this on Etsy. You guys could buy it to fund the next project, or at least get my money back for this one, because these are getting kind of expensive. All right, let's go. Mix liquid contents thoroughly. Shore hardness, 16A. This stuff is so soft. So your Fitbit band is 70A shore hardness. And then 16A is incredibly soft. So soft. So I do need gloves, a well-ventilated area. Okay, so equal parts A and B. Part A, stir well. So this is about 3/4 of the solution of part B. I'm gonna try and match that with part A in this cup. That looks good. Okay, now we're gonna take both. We're gonna mix one into the other. B feels more runny than A. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to mix. Let's go ahead and put the silicone in the mold. Please fill. Ooh, it looks like candy coming out of the thing. You guys, it looks delicious. All right, the silicone is poured. We used it all up. I need to check the price, but I think it was 40, 50 bucks. That's more expensive than the airsoft gun. Yeah, I hope this works. Or this was a very poor financial decision. Anyways, I think this takes overnight to cure. I need to look it up, but we won't be touching this for a little bit. Can be demolded after 30 minutes at room temperature. Well, that's pretty fast, I guess. So maybe I will demold this in 30 minutes. Or maybe I won't. We let the mold sit overnight. So now we need to figure out how to remove this silicone block from this box. Cut open the silicone, get the deagle out, and then make our cement pistol. Pew, 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 pew. Nice. Sweet, okay, it's out. It looks pretty good. I'm thinking about cutting the gun from here and then ripping it out this way. One thing we do need to be careful of is because of the molecular structure, once you cut it or tear it, it just propagates very easily. So it's naturally really hard to pull apart, but once there's a slight cut or anything imperfection in it, and that's just based on the change of how it's being built. Science. Oh baby. Look, you can see the details of the thing. Let's pour some concrete. I've been really liking the texture on this stuff. Sets in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna use some veggie oil for the release. Talk a little bit louder because the mic's not on me. We got our cement all in here. We need to add some water. I think I am pretty happy with this consistency. It's like a melty soft serve. And all this is doing is making it easier so that I can take out the cement after it's cured. Our cement Desert Eagle is in the mold. It looks like a pile of trash, and the finished product still might look like a pile of trash. We're gonna let this sit overnight. We'll open it back up tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll have a cement Desert Eagle in our hands. A pew pew pew. It is now the next day. Let's see what it looks like. Oh Man, this is sweet. I picked up on some of the tiny details and writing on the mold. All right, now that it's out, let's get the Dremel sandpaper and shape this thing up. Oh boy. Now we have our chisel. I got some safety glasses. I don't think the Dremel is the right tool for the job, so we will see how far we get with the chisel, then wet sand, and I hope that will be enough. Wet sanding's done. I broke the trigger off, so I'm gonna glue the trigger guard back on, then we can seal it, and then we can maybe do our next step, which is kind of cool. I'm not gonna tell you what that is yet. We glue the trigger guard back on. Now it's gonna get a nice glossy finish. You can touch it without having chalk coming off of your hands. We have the sealant on. This stuff's pretty nasty. I don't like breathing it. I'm just gonna get away and let it dry. All right, see ya. The sealant is dry, so now the next step. At first, I was just gonna end the project here, but even though it's really cool, it seemed a little bit too boring. So we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna paint it. But let's cut to the B-roll, or maybe the time lapse. I don't know, whatever future me decided to do. All right, after a little bit of painting, we're here. Check it out. Looks cool, right? I call this one the two-faced cupcake. We've got a glossy little cupcake. The Etsy store's name is Back of the Class. It's a sculpture, so plain side up if you're not feeling spicy, and you got the cupcake side. So maybe you can use it to like signify the dishes are dirty, the dishes are clean, the dishes are dirty, the dishes are clean. You know, that would be cool if we just stopped there, right? But what if I told you we got some more coming down the pipeline? We have the green matcha blaster going on here. These haven't been clear coated yet. They will be glossy. We also have the Oni Opai version, if you know what I mean. Oni fighter, naked lady, Oni fighter, naked lady. So if you're wondering, I added oxides into some of the mixes. So in this case, I added green oxide. Then I also added a black oxide, which is very black. I haven't decorated this one, and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it. I might add black 3.0 to it. The black is black, available to consumers. For now, I'm not gonna decorate it because I don't quite know if I can ship this. If it's up, it's up. If it's not, it's not. That's what she said. I would definitely not bring these to work if you are in an office, but most of us are working from home right now anyway. So feel free to check out the Etsy link. The next projects are a step up from this, and this was a lot of work. So I might have bit off more than I can chew, so we'll see how frequently I get the videos out. I might do like a studio vlog in between each one, just so I have enough time to finish it. Concrete is definitely a finicky little media. If you want to support myself, these are for sale. It'll basically cover the cost of material, and some of them are priced appropriately in terms of like how much detail went into each one. Cupcake Two-Face saying, if you like this, consider subscribing, liking, commenting. But either way, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. I think I will be naming my stuff Back of the Class because, you know, that's where all the cool kids hang out.